Hello, my name is Darren from Vortex Hobbies. Today we're going to do a short review and a box opening on the new Axial Yeti XL. First thing you'll notice, the box is huge. 8 scale. Actually ends up being bigger than 8 scale, I believe. The wheelbase of this truck is 18.5 inches. The overall length is 25.75 inches, so 25 3/4. And the overall width of this truck is 16.3 inches. So we're going to go ahead and pull it out of the box. This is the first time I've seen one in person. And it is massive. Check it out here. This is 2.4 radio, standard axial radio, line plug, 2.4 of course. And there you have it. Absolutely beautiful body, very well done, lots of detail, very nice scheme. You'll also notice this this body is really thick. I think it said it's 40 thousandths thick, so it should be pretty durable. On the back here, it's got a scale radiator with twin fans. The typical 4-link rear suspension, just like on the smaller Yeti. What is missing on the rear suspension is the sway bar, which is kind of odd, I thought, but then you've got the independent, front independent. And these are 20mm shocks with a 4mm shock shaft. Very smooth. That's the first thing you notice. Suspension works really well. So we will pull the body up. It flips up just like the 10 scale Yeti, as you can see. Dual battery boxes. This truck will run on 4 or 6S. Got Dean's connectors, of course. Looks like to me it's a Castle Creations ESC and also a Castle motor. I believe it's a 2200 kV. Chassis looks really well done, really well sorted out. Also, it's got the standard 10th scale metal geared servo. I'm not sure how that's going to work out, but I'll find out here in just a little while. Very nicely done, very detailed, which I like that. We've got some adjustability here on your 4-link bars, looks like, so you can actually adjust where your 4-link bars connect to the chassis. Also a couple of couple of different shock locations on the rear as well. It's very scale look. It's actually quite pretty. It's a very nice looking truck. It comes with the 3.8. These are what they call a crawler, BF Goodrich crawler TA tire. And for an RTR, I thought they were really soft and actually look like they're probably going to work really well. Like the flanged, I would have rather seen a big 17 millimeter hex nut, but this is pretty darn good here. It's got a flange style lug or axle nut on the wheel. Very nice feature. Back underneath the body here, this does have a dual slipper clutch, which is under this cover here, which is going to make it really nice to keep shock load out of the drive shafts and out of the drivetrain in general. Again, real nice looking truck. Simulated piggyback shocks. Those are just hollow, so they're not actually functional, but it's a nice touch. Threaded bodies, of course. Scale driver and co-pilot. The dash is very nicely done. I don't know if you'll be able to see that or not, but it's got a very detailed dash. Cockpit looks really nice, as well as the framework. The roll cage and the body, just like the smaller Yeti. It's very well done, and some of the best looking models that I've seen to date are the smaller Yeti as well as this one. And like I said, this is the first one that we've got, and the first time we've taken it out of the box. So this is the first one we've seen in person. So one thing that we've discovered when we opened the box here is that Axial recommends that you install these shims, if you're going to run 6S, that you install these shims behind the pinion, both front and rear. I'm assuming what they're doing is maybe closing up the gear mesh for the ring and pinion to accommodate the extra power. Anyway, if you're going to run 6S, make sure that you put these in. Also, your standard 4-way, and then a manual, of course. We already talked about the radio, standard 2.4 radio. The parts bag actually comes with a lot of different items. We've got looks like a servo saver here, some different adapters. Looks to me like a few spare parts. Plus it comes with the skull driver helmets. So it's got the dirt bike type helmet on one, and then you got skull on the other. I don't know if I'd ever use that, but anyway, some rod ends, that sort of thing. So we'll do a short run video in just a minute. Also, make sure that if you need parts for this truck or any other RC truck, visit vortexhobbies.com and try out our parts finder. It is a wonderful tool to source your own parts, to find your own parts. It works really well. It's one of the very few in the industry. So make sure you go to vortexhobbies.com and check that out. We'll see you later. out in front of Vortex Hobbies. I've never been climbed by RC car. Flux, wraiths, all sorts of rock crawlers. A summit, can't go up these stairs. This is a new Axial Yeti XL. Just like that.